Hello, welcome to Dave's Journey. Today we are opening the big box, Focus Fighters. On the advertisement, it was advertised as heavy hitters. So when I got this box, I was a little surprised to see Focus Fighters Premium Collection. Excuse my little accent there, if you want to call it. So we're going to open this box, and as you can see, why this little rip up here is I don't think it's sellable to like a collector, maybe to somebody that's going to rip it, but I'm not going to sell it and rip it or have someone rip it when I can. And I'd be too afraid they'd get something, but I shouldn't be because I end up ripping it. And I call this Ass Ended Heroes because over 1,000 packs ripped. I got the lowest SIR, and I think that's about it. So let's get started, and I'm going to make a camera adjustment. So excuse me while I do this, and then we are going to open this up. So I'm going to kind of do both here, so you're not going to be able to see everything, but you'll see it as I peel it out and put it in front of the camera. I'm just starting this, hopefully, to become a channel. Goodbye. Here we go. We're opening this. So I'm I am looking for good and bad comments. Tell me what I'm doing good. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. How I can make it better. Because my whole purpose of doing this is to make the Pokemon community hobby better. Here's the 4 promos that came with this box, and pretty nice. Definitely a big box. And then we got the big one here, Mega Haluka. And this doesn't have like that 3D effect, but it does have the shiny effect. Like the Mega Frigolator, whatever, has that 3D effect in the middle. So that's that. And we got 7 and 7. 7 packaroos of ass-ended heroes like Twilight Massacre, Destined Not to Get an SIR Rivals, Dripmatic, and the rest of them that I rip. Glad I haven't started making videos or the channel till now, because I just believe there are those. We're going to get to opening, and I'm going to talk at the same time, because that's what you should do. But I have very bad luck, extremely bad luck. I believe there's people who get this stuff, Pokemon, and are very, very lucky. I've talked to a whole bunch of them in line, and they tell me everything they've pulled, and it sounds amazing, but I am not pulling. There's a nice little double rare of Pikachu. Anywhere near what they're pulling for, we'll go one to the other. I pulled the gold this and that, I pulled this and that, and it's like, wow. But I do talk to those who are like me. Oh my gosh, I ripped 300 packs. I got nothing, nada, and it's tough. You know, it's costly and it's tough. So um, my heart goes out to those who are just like me. We have a very hard time catching anything, and like I said, some of us just. I don't mean it to be like luck itself. Um, some people are just at the right place at the right time, and the energy, however you want to call it, all lines up, and they seem to get good one. And who agrees with me that women, girls, seem to get extremely lucky and just seem to, open up a pack and get that top SIR? Or I just recently talked to a girl in line, uh, actually less than a week ago, and she was talking about her and her husband or boyfriend. Um, he was saying how she's opened up two what you guys call God packs. I call them super duper packs because I'm very religious and I do not use my Lord's name in vain. So, um, on that note, she's opened up two of them, and I guess a demigod pack. So that's pretty wild. I know there's so many that have not opened up anything even close to that. Looks like we might have something back here. Let's see. Let's hope. Could we? Can we? The hope is there. It's there. We're hoping. We're scoping. Yeah, we got a nice little double rare. Okay. So, yeah. That's the story of my Pokemon life. But this is a nice little ultra rare. I think I called it a double rare earlier, but it's an ultra rare. You know what? Old Man Dave is going to. Wait a minute. Oh boy. Oh, I think this is an SIR. Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed, guys. I'm so sorry. This is what it's like when you haven't been doing this very long. I gotta, yeah, this is an SIR. Oh my gosh. All right. I do wish I could start this over. I just caught this in the lighting that those were two gold stars. I thought they were black when I first saw it, and then I thought they were silver when I was looking at it over to the side. And as I put the light on it the way it should be, yes. Oh my. So I'm going to stick my foot in my mouth, and of course, I'm making a video explaining how bad my luck is, and I pulled an SIR out of the first or second pack. I don't even remember. This is how it goes for me, people. This is why you watch my videos, you'll have fun. You will have a lot of fun laughing your ass off on how terrible I am, how bad I do at these cards. I can get into some really good conversation, content about whatever the topic might be for the video itself. And this topic, believe it or not, was about how hard it is to pull an SIR or a decent IR and so on. And how over 1,000 packs, I think I've got one SIR. And is that normal or is it not? Do you usually pull like an SIR every 200 to 300 packs? And oh my gosh, having a channel I'm sure I could look it up, and I have. I've tried. Ooh, there you go. That's a beautiful IR. Love the colors. Love the Tangela. Uh, uh, yeah, I'm terrible at names. You guys are going to have so much fun with this. Um, being older, yes. Uh, and even being younger, I was terrible with names. But I want to say Erica, but it's probably not. Anyway, uh, nice little card there. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. And then, of course, I forgot to sleeve. I just set it down like no big deal. This card here and put it in a top loader. So uh, be patient with me, people. I'm terrible. This is a terrible video. As my grandson would say, that's terrible, Grandpa. What's the matter with you? So, but I did get the little Pikachu top loaders to go with that Pikachu SIR from Ascended Heroes. Wow. I am, you know, when I pulled my first big card, uh, my biggest card ever was the Twilight Masquerade, Twilight Massacre, um, the Greninja. It's a beautiful card. I pulled it out of a knockout box. Totally unexpected. Oh, I went bananas. Jumping up and down for joy. You know, this, to see a guy, you know, over 60 and my grandson looking at me like, what is wrong with this guy? Here we go. Ultra rare, or I hope I'm saying that right. Mega Gengar. Beautiful card. I love this card. Nice. Oh, here we go. And we're doing good for this box is very nice. I believe in the signs. Sometimes the signs are spot on, and sometimes they're not. I looked at boxes and ETBs that had, you know, tears and so forth, and said, yeah, you know, we're going to open that, and you know, maybe it's a sign. And I looked at this box and I thought, well, maybe it's a sign of, maybe I'll just open this box, and maybe it was. So, yeah. So my grandson, I can do that. You know, I can't remember names, but I can go back and forth between conversations and one topic and go back to the other without forgetting too many times. Um, but I got that card, $400 card, biggest card I've ever gotten, and I'm jumping up and down for joy, just ecstatic. And I think that was all built up just from, you know, like I said, thousands of packs of, you know, cards you're opening, and you one set to the other, and, you know, just really not getting anything. And, man, thinking that you can do a master set and finding out, wow, it's hard. Putting a master set together is very hard. And yeah, so I went crazy. Then I see this, don't even recognize it first. I am definitely upgrading my eyeglasses because this has become too much of a problem. But the kind of finally get the card and you don't go bananas. You don't jump up and down and run around like crazy like you're 20 years old and, you know, won something on the lottery, you know. So yeah, anyway, so you know, I'm hoping to start this channel, and I'm hoping to call it you know, Dave's Journey, and I'm hoping I can get a lot of people to come on the journey with me. In order to do that, of course, you have to have likes and you have to have people subscribe. And that's the only way it works. So, um, we'll see how it goes, but this is like my third or fourth. It depends on the last video I made, because that video, we got a little something here. It looks like another double rare. I had to pause it and go get my trusty magnifying glass to be able to see what I thought was an SIR ended up being an ultra rare. So 2 silver stars, and I just, during the video I mentioned that, does anybody else, it just seemed like pitch black was, difficult to tell the gold stars from the silver stars that are imprinted on the cards for the and I don't know if it, if there was something with the print. There's a nice little hollow energy, or is it my glasses? So last pack. Can we pull anything? I'm not particularly too concerned, because I'm pretty happy with what we got so far. It is better than usual, because the usual is gloomy and grim and glum and ass-ended. So, yeah, we got some reverse and some hollows, and hopefully something to put in the master set. Yeah, I am trying. I'm trying to put together the master set, and if and when I do complete it, I will put it in a video to show everybody. So, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you join the channel as it develops. And like I said, we can start this journey together, and just maybe figure out some of these things that are going on in the community, and not just the Pokemon group community, but expand it out into the retail stores and the shenanigans that they like to pull, which I highly disagree with. And I believe I believe there's always a way to make things better. Maybe together we can work on that as a community, for, the hobbyist. I did want to put a shout out to Sam's Club, because this was a Sam's Club exclusive, and they actually put the sale on their membership plus right before this exclusive drop here, and it was nice to pick that up. So thank you to Sam's Club for lowering the price of your plus membership. And I was able to travel over an hour to get to Sam's Club and purchase the Sam's Club exclusive. So thank you again for joining the video, and hopefully you will hit the like and subscribe, and we can get this channel up and running and make it happen together, and we can all go on a journey together. Okay, talk to you later. Have a good day. Yeah, sometimes I stutter a little bit.